Hey, Eden, thank you so much for joining me this afternoon, taking time to do an interview for us. We have the SCORE E3 Small Business Conference. It's tomorrow. It's here. So,
Yeah.
for those who don't know some of the things that SCORE has to offer, you are the president of our chapter here. So, could you tell us a little bit about SCORE?
I am the chapter chair of our local chapter, Southwest Missouri. SCORE is basically a nonprofit organization designed to help entrepreneurs and small business owners with free mentorship and educational workshops and resources throughout the country. So we just have a local chapter that is putting this event on alongside other community partners and resource providers.
That's so great. So I was not aware of SCORE whenever I started my business 20 plus years ago. And I wish that I would have known what was out there. You guys provide so many resources, and I was able to MC your Access to Money event last fall, and now we have this event tomorrow. We have lots of panelists coming, we have keynote speakers. So, what can somebody expect? What's a rundown of the day and what they can expect for this conference?
Yeah, so we will have check-in and registration at 8 o'clock. We'll have breakfast. We'll have a big breakfast buffet. And then we'll have the opening session to introduce our attendees to SCORE, how to get connected, how to get plugged in with mentorship, and again, those educational resources, as well as helping to create and provide these workshops in the future. And then we will really dive into our keynote speakers. And then we'll have a couple of panels, one specifically on mental health and how to juggle being a business owner and entrepreneur, and balancing your mental health with that. So, and then we'll have a couple of other great info sessions. And then we'll also have exhibitors and vendors set out so that you can get connected with them. The SBDC will be here, as well as SBA, Small Business Association, and a couple of other resource providers. And then we also have a space set aside for our recharge room. So maybe being at a conference all day long is a lot. It's really taxing, again, on your mental health, but also trying to stay up to date with what's going on in your business. And so we saw that as an opportunity to step aside, take a breather, recharge. We'll have some snacks, and we'll have some dedicated cell phone recharge banks for you. And really also, having those individual personalized conversations with either a resource provider or even networking. If you've met someone at the conference that you would like to continue a conversation with, or maybe schedule some time to meet individually outside of the conference, that'll be a great place to do that as well. So, and we will be here from 8 o'clock in the morning until 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And Tiffany has offered her brilliance and her professional experience as our MC and host for the day, also providing some engaging opportunities so that we can network and really get to know one another and build our community as small business owners here in Springfield and, across the world.
I am so excited to be a part of this, to be there tomorrow. I think it's going to be great. And you talked about mental health and networking. And I think that is a thing that you and I have talked so much in the past about how lonely it can feel when you're an entrepreneur. Um, we
Absolutely.
need other entrepreneurs in our lives to have those discussions with that sometimes people just don't get. When our friends are like, well, can't you just take off? You can set your own schedule. And the things that conversations that another entrepreneur understands, but that sometimes people with a job, a W-2 type of job, just don't understand that there's no PTO and none of those things. So I really appreciate the community that you are providing here in these. So it's exciting. It's always informative. I've made great connections every time that I've been able to be involved with something from SWMO and you guys. So I'm very excited about that. So if you were going to tell somebody, hey, you didn't sign up yet, we don't know why. What would you tell them as far as, hey, we're closing in on the 12-hour mark here to be there tomorrow. Give us a little bit of a commercial and an invite as to what could put them over the edge to get there.
Yeah. So, we have some really big opportunities in our event tomorrow to get plugged in. Like I said, if you are looking for resources or maybe you're a resource provider, we have great opportunities for that. But also, if you're looking for resources in your business or to make connections, really building on that piece of community that maybe we are seeking as entrepreneurs and small business owners. And honestly, we have free tickets. We have some
Oh,
free tickets. So we want to share that with anyone that has not yet committed. Maybe they're on the fence trying to decide if it's worth it to be here all day. And we can guarantee you it's going to be worth it. But maybe a free ticket is a little bit of an extra incentive. And so anyone that is registered by this evening at 11:59 p.m. Will also be entered into a drawing for a Business Pro bundle. And basically, we saw that the demographic and the person that's walking through the door attending these conferences is looking for just a little extra incentive. And so we have that Business Pro bundle. It's got a notebook and some pens, a little coffee mug if coffee is your thing, or some hot tea. And also, we'll be able to feature them as a special guest, a special attendee here at the event. So there's a few extra things thrown in there that we just sweeten the deal for you. So that free ticket code is E3SBC 2025, and that's E3 SBC 2025. And it has unlimited use until midnight tonight. So make sure that you get plugged in with that, and we'll see you in the morning.
That's amazing. It was already such a good deal at $100 a ticket because of all the resources that you get, the connections that you're going to make, the access to people that, all in one place where you can answer or ask these questions, get them answered. And those panels, I think, are so exciting because people will be able to ask questions to our panelists. So if there are things that have been on your mind that, are just weighing on you about being an entrepreneur and you need some advice, we're going to have that opportunity for people. So to get that ticket fee waived, and I mean, that's worth it, right?
Yes, absolutely.
And you're getting breakfast and lunch out of the thing.
And snacks, lots of I picked out all of it.
Ooh.
And I'm telling you, I will probably waddle out of here.
Well,
lots of good
considering
food.
that we tend to like the same things, I'm very excited that you were in charge of snacks.
Yes.
Well, Eden, thank you so much for taking some time to join me this afternoon to make sure that everybody is aware of what's going on. This is so exciting. And I cannot say enough about the opportunity, the resources, the networking. There's just nothing like it really for the value of what it is. And now they can get a free ticket on top of that. So I am so excited. Is there anything that you would like to add?
No, I mean, maybe we could encourage individuals to bring some business cards, expect to network and to build those stronger connections, and really just show up ready and eager to learn and to build relationships.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you so much, Eden, the chapter chair for SCORE here in Southwest Missouri. I appreciate you. I'm going to spend all day tomorrow with you, and nobody else I'd rather spend the day with. So thank you, and I'm excited. Let's do this.
Me too. Yes. Looking forward to it.